The largest snowfall of 2025 hit Ottawa on Wednesday, forcing the cancellation of school buses and slowing down the commute across the National Capital Region. Ontario Provincial Police and the Ottawa Police Service responded to several crashes on roads on Wednesday, while OC Transpo warned of delays due to heavy snow. Ottawa OPP has been busy responding to numerous collisions today along Highway 416 and 417, the OPP said on X. That includes this 6-car collision near Hunt Club in the east end of Ottawa. Thankfully, there were no serious injuries. Slow down and drive according to conditions. The OPP said there were approximately 100 collisions across eastern Ontario between 10 p.m. Tuesday and 1:30 p.m. Wednesday. Ottawa Police responded to 32 collisions on city roads. The storm forced school bus cancellations for all schools in Ottawa and eastern Ontario, and the O train was out of service between St. Laurent and Blair stations for several hours after a crash caused a gas leak near Blair station. The bulk of the snow came right around 3 a.m., which definitely had an impact on the morning commute for everybody, said City of Ottawa Special Operations Manager Bryden Denny's. Our resources were all out deployed. Our goal was to try and get as much salt down and give it a good scrape before that morning rush hour commute. As soon as traffic started slowing down, all of our resources are stuck in traffic at the same time. So, it delays us getting through and finishing up that last bit of cleanup before the storm ends. An amount of 10 centimeters of snow was recorded at the Ottawa airport since the storm began last night. Environment Canada says the capital received 2.2 centimeters of snow Tuesday night and 7.6 centimeters of snow Wednesday. In Gatineau, an amount of 11 centimeters of snow was recorded since last night, according to the weather agency. Environment Canada had issued a winter weather travel advisory for Ottawa, calling for snow, heavy at times, through the day. The advisory was lifted at 11 a.m. The City of Ottawa says its crews have been working to clear snow off the 13,000 lane kilometers of roadway and over 2,500 kilometers of sidewalks. Last night, once accumulation began, crews were deployed to clear and treat sidewalks, priority roads, bus routes, the transitway, and the winter cycling network, the city said on its website. Today, crews will make their way into residential neighborhoods and continue throughout the day and into the evening. The night shift will be back in overnight to clean up any problem areas such as bus stops, crosswalks, intersections, pedestrian islands, corners, and cul-de-sacs. While there is no winter weather parking ban, Denny's said moving your car off the street would help. If residents can help move their vehicles off the street when we're plowing, it will help us get through our beats quicker and in a more efficient manner, he said. Meanwhile, whiteout conditions and icy roads caused a chaotic day for drivers in South Simcoe, with multiple vehicles sliding into ditches and police shutting down roads due to collisions. South Simcoe police are urging motorists to slow down and adjust their driving to the unpredictable winter conditions on Wednesday, especially in rural areas where strong winds and blowing snow can suddenly reduce visibility. Avoid unnecessary travel during severe weather when possible, the police service stated in a post on social media Wednesday afternoon. Police say several vehicles ended up in the ditch along the 6th line between Yonge Street and the 20th Side Road in Innisfil. No injuries were reported. As January 2025 draws to a close, southern Ontario's weather has varied greatly depending on the region. Snowbelt areas near Lake Huron and Georgian Bay have been bombarded by persistent lake-effect snow over the past couple of weeks. Meanwhile, eastern and deep southwestern Ontario have seen little snow this month, as no significant systems have impacted those areas. That pattern is about to shift, with an Alberta Clipper poised to bring a widespread snowfall event across southern Ontario. This system is expected to deliver 10 to 20 centimeters of snow to eastern, central, and southwestern Ontario over the next 24 hours, including the Snowbelt regions. In addition to the Clipper, snow squalls are forecast to develop Wednesday afternoon and continue into the evening. Combined system snow and lake effect snow could bring an additional 20 to 30 centimeters to areas east of Lake Huron between Tuesday and Wednesday. Snowfall from the Clipper has already begun moving into southwestern Ontario near Lake Huron as of late Tuesday afternoon. Moderate to heavy snow will spread eastward through the evening, with the heaviest snow expected in the Greater Toronto Area, GTA, and Central Ontario during the late afternoon and early evening. Localized heavier snow is likely along the Lake Huron and Georgian Bay shorelines, particularly over the Bruce Peninsula, where lake enhancement will add extra moisture to the system. For southwestern Ontario, snowfall will begin to taper off by the evening and should exit areas southwest of Lake Simcoe by midnight. Central and eastern Ontario will continue to see snow through the early overnight hours, with the Ottawa Valley potentially experiencing snowfall until Wednesday morning, tapering off around sunrise. Following the system's departure, lake effect snow is expected to ramp up over Lake Huron and Georgian Bay. Models indicate disorganized snow bands developing off Lake Huron on Wednesday afternoon, impacting areas like Grey, Bruce, Huron, and Perth counties. These bands may occasionally extend as far as Kitchener and Hamilton. Additionally, a snow squall may form southeast of Georgian Bay, bringing heavy snow to the Barrie and Innisfil areas Wednesday afternoon. The intensity and duration of this squall remain uncertain. By Wednesday evening, activity over Lake Huron may consolidate into a stronger squall targeting the corridor between Southampton and Kincardine, potentially extending to the Hanover area. This squall could lead to rapid snowfall accumulation before gradually weakening after midnight. The highest snowfall totals over the next 24 hours are expected in the Grey Bruce region. Communities such as Port Elgin, Kincardine, Owen Sound, Chatsworth, Mildmay, and Hanover are forecast to receive 10 to 15 centimeters of snow from the Clipper and an additional 10 to 20 centimeters from lake effect snow on Wednesday. This could bring total accumulations to 20 to 30 centimeters, with isolated pockets potentially exceeding 30 centimeters. Across central and eastern Ontario, Alberta Clipper snowfall is generally expected to range from 10 to 15 centimeters. Areas southeast of Georgian Bay, including Barrie, may see near 20 centimeters due to the added snow from Wednesday afternoon's localized squalls. Lower totals are expected in the GTA and Niagara regions, as the system's moisture will primarily focus further north, and lake enhancement will not play a role. Snowfall amounts in the GTA are expected to range from 4 to 8 centimeters, with Hamilton and the Niagara corridor seeing even less at 2 to 4 centimeters. Deep Southwestern Ontario, including Windsor, Chatham, Sarnia, and London, will see little to no snow from this system. London could receive a few centimeters, while Windsor may only see a trace. Looking ahead, we are monitoring a potential system moving in on Friday, which could bring snow and freezing rain to parts of southern Ontario. Stay tuned for updates.